I would go, they would say, well, you're the first woman veteran we've seen at this event. Women veteran don't do this, women veteran don't do that. There's not a lot of women veteran who have that problem. And I'd say, are you kidding me? I went on Facebook and I started doing videos and I said, there's no women veteran here. Where are you? And I just started asking women to come to events and started posting events and saying, I'm gonna be there, come and meet me, and that just burgeoned into something else.
Bridgette had a very early window of awareness of how little the needs of women veterans were being met, both by the government agencies like the VA and nonprofits.
When it comes to homelessness, when it comes to TBIs, when it comes to PTSD, when it comes to prosthetics, people will say, oh, I know how to do this. And I'll say, but you know how to do it for a male veteran. Women Veteran Social Justice Network has been, for the past almost 12 years now, a culturally competent voice. We're supposed to highlight where the challenges are, offer solutions, and work together with other organizations and governmental agencies to solve the problem.
We do quite a bit go to the Capitol and talk about women veterans. They don't understand how to relate to us, and a lot of them don't know what it is we need.
It's just so important for society as a whole to recognize that there are women veterans and that we do have needs like, improved health care, improved time while we're in service, that we're being protected and believed when things happen that aren't so great.
When I first started online, one of the bigger challenges was military sexual trauma claims. I was going back and forth to Congress to talk to, lawmakers and policymakers and trying to figure out a way to, help solve the problem.
Our motto is empower, connect, and identify. And we find that a lot of women veterans do not identify as women veteran. And at WVSJ, we want everyone to understand that our service is to be honored.
The military oftentimes, and even the media, portrays the male service member or the male veteran. Women are not portrayed, so we often are invisible.
It's important to understand that even though that we may not have been in combat, that what we did and have done is just as important.
One of the greatest ways that WVSJ impacts women is just the peer support. We come out of service as women veterans and we're not often as connected as male veterans are. Knowing that they can pick up the phone or they can send a message through social media to say, hey, I need support. Hey, I need encouragement. Hey, I need help paying a bill.
Among women veterans, the rate of suicide is twice as high as the rate of civilian women. They need to find some connection, some place that they can feel safe, and some path that this is not my last chapter.
We support women in every realm of civilian life. We're working with businesses who are recruiting so that they can do direct hiring of women veterans.
When I transitioned out, I was always offered an administrative position, and I would take it because I had my children to feed. Being offered an administrative assistant when you're an E9, you've commanded a squadron, is hard to digest. And with our mentorship, we focus on that. We bring them into the suites where they speak with executives.
Giving women veterans a real voice, helping women veterans to be able to express those things that are important to them. That's the biggest thing that I'm grateful for with WVSJ.
If people understood that we were here and that we have needs and that we serve just as men do, that would be great.
We want to put women veterans in spaces together so they can meet each other, they can grow together, and we can continue to build this community.
I'm a woman, I'm a veteran, I'm a warrior, and I want the world to know that.